Ma'am, this journey of yours, it's like the clinic you have started running, it's close to 3 decades now. It's to be precise, 27 years. It's around 3 decades, which is long time, ma'am. And I am sure that whenever I visited, also when I worked also there, I know that this clinic doesn't look like a 30-year-old clinic. It is to up to date. It is everything is upgraded, and all the new materials which comes, you always opt for those things. You try those things, and the kind of vibe which we have in the clinic, it's very positive. Everybody is energetic. Everybody is active. Let it be employees. Let it be the doctors. Or I think the main driving force is through you, ma'am. So I would really love to know the secret behind it, ma'am. You're so active in your social life and your everything. You do everything so easily that I feel I don't know. I'm not able to manage the house and office, but I don't know, ma'am, how you do it. What is the secret behind it, ma'am?
First of all, thank you for inviting me over here. It's a great pleasure to connect to the new generation of dentists through you. And
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
hope my whatever talk today will be of some help to somebody in who's listening to all this.
It will
So,
be, ma'am. Trust me.
first of all, when I started practicing, luckily, when 27 years ago, there were hardly any dentists around. So
Hmm.
that time it was patients who needed us. Like we were hardly
Hmm.
7 or 8 dentists in a town, and I was, I think, ninth or 10th dentist to start practicing in Panvel, where I practice
Okay.
Panvel. Is like, it was a
Okay.
huge city, not as big as it is now, but still it was quite a big city and hardly any dentists around. For us to
Hmm.
get an oral surgeon also, we had to wait for 10 days, 7 days, like because when the oral surgeon will get time, he will come. So it
Hmm.
was
Hmm.
the scenario was like that 27 years ago. So
Okay.
luckily, we could get good number of patients that time. But
Hmm.
as you said, for patient will come to you first time, but the patient has to come to you persistently. First
Yes,
time he
ma'am.
comes, and if he doesn't come again, that means you have gone wrong somewhere.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
first
Hmm.
and most important thing is you should think if
Hmm.
the road on which you are going is right or wrong. The way you are
Hmm.
treating the patients, if one patient doesn't come back, it's okay. But
Hmm.
multiple number of patients don't come back to you in spite of taking appointments, or after first consultation they don't turn up, then there is some problem. Then you have to introspect. And
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
personally have been doing, each patient who comes to me is my patient, who's entering my door is my patient. So once
Yes, they
he
are
is
so
coming
connected.
so you have to be connected with them. It's
Hmm.
I always think the way around. Like if I am a patient and I want to enter your clinic, and there are 100 clinics around, then why should I enter your clinic?
Hmm.
There
Hmm.
has to
Hmm.
be something in the clinic which will tell us, which will make the patient come to you again. So what is
Hmm.
unique in me, that you have to think always.
Hmm.
And you
Hmm.
have to
Hmm.
go to the patient's level. Like suppose a patient comes to me who is from construction business,
Hmm.
or a
Hmm.
patient comes to me who is a housewife. I will
Hmm.
not be able, I should not be talking to them in the same manner.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm. Hmm.
suppose a
Hmm.
person who is from construction business comes to me
Hmm.
and he has a periodontal problem. And
Hmm.
I need to tell him that you have to get this tooth extracted, and patient is not ready. He's saying, I don't
Hmm.
want to get this tooth extracted. I know the
Hmm.
patient is from construction business. Then what will I tell
Hmm.
him? अगर बिल्डिंग गिरने को आई है, it is
Hmm.
the entire building is about to fall, and then if you plan to do interior, is it right?
Ah,
Then he gets connected. कि अरे
correct.
हाँ, what she's saying is making sense. So you try to talk to him in his language.
Ah, this is very important.
It doesn't come automatically. It doesn't come automatically. You have to think before talking to the patient, and you have to go
Hmm.
to his level. And you have to
Hmm.
always keep on thinking, ki, yes, this patient is, see, everybody knows to do root canal, everybody knows to
Hmm.
do filling, everybody knows
Hmm.
to do extraction.
Hmm.
90%, 10% here and there, but everybody is excellent in his work or her work,
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
why the patient should come to you? So you get connected. The way you
Hmm.
communicate with the patient is very important. Very
Hmm.
important. Never be rude to the patient. Never be,
Hmm.
whether the patient is actually being rude to you, you should always be
Hmm.
polite with the patient.
Okay.
So
Okay,
the
ma'am.
patient, Mani, then the patient will not, once you see the patient is shouting at you, he's talking in a rude manner, and you are still not losing your coolness, after some time, patient realizes his or her mistake. कि अरे
Ah.
मैं इतने जो से I am talking such a मैंने with such a this thing rude manner, but still the doctor is calm and composed. That
Hmm.
makes a lot of difference. Never be
Ah.
rude to your patient. But yes, you should draw a line where you should know that this far and no further.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mane,
Hmm.
if patient is becoming violent or some talking
Ah.
where you are not taking any mistake and still the patient is not behaving properly, then you should know to
Yes.
tell him, "Ki bas, this is it. Now you are not supposed to say anything." You should
Hmm.
be in the command of the entire scenario in the clinic. It should never
Hmm.
be driven by your patient. They should
Hmm.
know
Okay.
who is the most commanding person in the environment. That comes with some type of experience, some days, some
Ah.
months of experience, some years of experience actually. But it
Ah.
comes. Only thing is
Ah.
you have to be very much attentive and you have to be very much what would I say that you have to be interested in your clinic in increasing each single patient of yours.
Hmm.
One
Hmm.
patient
Hmm.
also
Hmm.
is increasing in a week, then you should be happy. Something like
Yes.
that.
Yes. Ah. Awesome.
And as you were asking me ki, how I manage, how I
Yes,
manage to
ma'am.
be so much energetic. It's the thing is, I like to be in the clinic. I like to work in the clinic. Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
we've lost contact, I guess. Hello.
I can hear you, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, in between. Yeah, yeah, you can hear me. Fine, fine.
Yes.
I thought we've lost contact. Sorry.
No, ma'am.
So
Good.
you have to be there in the clinic 100%. Wherever you are, like
Hmm.
if you are at home, give your 100% at home. Shut down the
Hmm.
clinic and shut down your mind about clinic once you come home. And same thing, don't carry your house in the clinic or don't carry your clinic to your home. Do you
Yeah, that's
understand?
actually very good
Yeah.
advice, ma'am. Because we always try to relate both the things. Like any new cases
Yeah.
coming, I
When
used
you're
to
in the
think about
clinic,
that
you're
at
thinking
home a
about
lot.
your kids.
Yes.
So once you start giving your 100% there, you are always energetic. It's that you are
Ah,
dragging what is happening at home to the clinic. आज बच्चे ने पढ़ाई नहीं किया, उसने खाना नहीं खाया, or anything of that sort.
yes.
Then it is
So
a
true,
problem.
ma'am.
Or today my patient shouted at me, so I am annoyed, and I go home and I shout at my child. That is also not right.
Hmm.
किसी
Hmm.
और
Hmm.
का गुस्सा किसी और पे निकालना is not right.
करेक्ट करेक्ट मैम करेक्ट सो ट्रू एक्चुअली आजकल वही है कि हम लोग ऑफिस का टेंशन वी टेक इट टू होम एंड देन एट होम इट
Yes.
मोस्टली द किड्स आर द पर्सन
It's
विथ whom we like take it out.
soft target we call them.
Yes, soft target.
They
बेचारे
are the
they can't
softest target.
हाँ they can't do anything. Then we understand okay
And
this
they
is
can't
wrong.
live
This we have
without
to
you and they
correct.
can't do anything without you.
Yes, ma'am. So true.
That
And
is
the
how,
part
and that is how you learn.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
part you said, ma'am, communication, like how we communicate with the patient is important. It's so true, ma'am, because
Hmm.
with different person we have to use different language, different tone, different
Language.
way of making them understand. It's like kids when we learn teach them something. It's we have to go to their level and then teach them those things. Similar to that, what you
Something
said,
of
like the
similar.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.